Morning light breaking through the eastern hills, just you and me, while the earth stands still. Dashboard dreams of what could be in the great unknown. We have no map, we got no plans, just open road. Say you'll stay with me forever, say you'll be my only love. We can make it through whatever, say you'll be my only love. In these days, we got the whole world at our feet. We'll take our time, yeah, we'll be who we wanna be. Under this sky, I'm so alive when you're with me. This open door, this empty page for the heart set free. Say you'll stay with me forever, say you'll be my only love. We can make it through whatever, say you'll be my only love. 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 Say you'll be my only love.
The summer rain is passing over, and it feels like a dream. I could run and look for shelter, but you hold on to me. I'm under your skies. I'm caught in your eyes. Don't you know you stop the room, and all that I can see is you. I'm standing where the lightning strikes. I know this doesn't happen twice. You must be my once in a lifetime, in a lifetime. You must be my once in a lifetime. but it's all in my head. Ask me anything you want to, 'cause the answer is yes. I'll spend my whole life just being caught up in your eyes. Oh, don't you know you stop the room, and all that I can see is you. I'm standing where the lightning strikes. I know this doesn't happen twice. You must be my once in a lifetime, in a lifetime. You must be my once in a lifetime. So before the storm is past, I just wanna ask, can we make this moment last? So before the storm is past, I just wanna ask, can we make this moment last? Moment last. You stop the room, and all that I can see is you. I'm standing where the lightning strikes. I know this doesn't happen twice. You must be my once in a lifetime, in a lifetime. You must be my once in a lifetime.
Ladies and gentlemen, will you please be seated? Would you two like to move or seated as well? That's it, lovely. Just to make sure. Now, you can hold hands because you get to know and I'm sure you'll be happy if you do. And tomorrow's So good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the beautiful sunny surroundings of Luce Hill House Hotel. It's very warm today. So I'm sure all these gentlemen here will be glad when they can take jackets off in a little while. People look as though they're melting. My name is Anne Needham, and it's my very pleasant duty to be here today to conduct this marriage ceremony. And this is my colleague Janet. And Janet's here today to ensure that all the legal requirements for a valid marriage are fulfilled. So first of all, will you please state your full name?
Sam Daniel Payman.
And your full name?
Abigail Elizabeth Ashley.
So welcome to Sam and Abbey on this your very special day. We hope today is going to be memorable and happy for you in every way. And I'm sure it's going to be a day you're going to look back on with much pleasure in all the years to come. And a warm welcome also to your families, relations and friends who are gathered here today to witness this ceremony, which is the public declaration of your love and commitment to each other. This place in which we are now met has been duly sanctioned according to law for the celebration of marriage. Therefore, if any person knows of any lawful reason why Sam Daniel Pateman and Abigail Elizabeth Ashley should not be joined together in matrimony, you should declare it now. And they're very well behaved. Or well paid, I'm not sure. So Sam and Abby wish to marry, for in each other's company they have found fulfilment and love. They have drawn closer to each other and now wish to offer the security that comes from legally binding vows, sincerely made and faithfully kept. And you, as their families and friends, are here to witness this occasion and share the joy which is so obviously theirs. Marriage in this country means the union of two people voluntarily entered into for life, to the exclusion of all others. And the purpose of this marriage is that you may always love, care for, and support each other through the joys and sorrows of life, and that this love will be fulfilled in a relationship of permanent and continuing commitment. So now, Sam and Abby, before you pledge yourselves to each other in marriage, it is my duty to remind you of the solemn and the lasting character of these vows you are about to make to one another. So now you are both going to speak the words which declare that you are free to marry. So Sam, it's you first to repeat after me.
Okay.
I declare that I know,
I declare that I know,
of no legal reason,
of no legal reason,
why I, Sam Daniel Pateman,
why I, Sam Daniel Pateman,
may not be joined in marriage
may not be joined in marriage
to Abigail Elizabeth Ashley.
to Abigail Elizabeth Ashley.
Now, Abby. I declare that I know,
I declare that I know,
of no legal reason,
of no legal reason,
why I, Abigail Elizabeth Ashley,
why I, Abigail Elizabeth Ashley,
may not be joined in marriage
may not be joined in marriage
to Sam Daniel Pateman.
to Sam Daniel Pateman.
True marriage is more than the joining of the bonds in matrimony of two persons. It is the uniting of two souls already attuned to each other. And when such a true bond already exists between a man and a woman, it is fitting that an acknowledgement is made. This acknowledgement is the reason for this gathering and for this ceremony. We are all here today to bear witness to the entry into the closer relationship of husband and wife of Sam and Abby. Now, Sam and Abby are about to speak the words which will form the legal contract of their marriage. So as a mark of respect for this moment, may I ask your assembled guests to please stand if they wish. The institution of marriage must be entered into freely, voluntarily, and with the full and unreserved consent of you both. Therefore do you, Sam Daniel Pateman, take Abigail Elizabeth Ashley, here present, to be your lawful wedded wife.
I do.
And do you, Abigail Elizabeth Ashley, take Sam Daniel Pateman, here present, to be your lawful wedded husband?
I do.
I'm glad you agree. Turn and face each other, and please repeat these words after me. Stay holding hands, please. Sam, it's you first. I call upon these persons here present
I call upon these persons here present
to witness that I, Sam Daniel Pateman,
to witness that I, Sam Daniel Pateman,
do take thee, Abigail Elizabeth Ashley,
do take thee, Abigail Elizabeth Ashley,
to be my lawful wedded wife,
to be my lawful wedded wife,
to cherish and to care for you,
to cherish and to care for you,
to live with you in love and harmony,
to live with you in love and harmony,
whatever the future may bring.
whatever the future may bring.
And now, Abby, I call upon these persons here present
I call upon these persons here present
to witness that I, Abigail Elizabeth Ashley,
to witness that I, Abigail Elizabeth Ashley,
do take thee, Sam Daniel Pateman,
do take thee, Sam Daniel Pateman,
to be my lawful wedded husband,
to be my lawful wedded husband,
to cherish and to care for you,
to cherish and to care for you,
to live with you in love and harmony,
to live with you in love and harmony,
whatever the future may bring.
whatever the future may bring.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you like to please resume your seats? All except for John Christopher. So we now come to the exchanging of wedding rings. This is the outward sign of the lifelong promises you have just made to each other, and it's also the traditional and the ancient way of sealing this contract you have both just made. So John Paul, will you please give Sam the ring for Abbey? Now, can you place that on Abby's finger?
Wrong one.
Concentrate. Just hold it there and repeat after me, please. All that I have, I give to you.
All that I have, I give to you.
All that I am, I share with you.
All that I am, I share with you.
Abbey, I give you this ring.
Abbey, I give you this ring.
In the presence of our families and friends.
In the presence of our families and friends.
As a symbol of our marriage.
As a symbol of our marriage.
And as a celebration of our love for one another.
And as a celebration of our love for one another. That's right.
That's it,
Yeah.
yes. Now let's see if that will ease on a very warm day.
There we go.
Oh, wonderful. So now, John Paul, can you give Abbey the ring for Sam, please? Thank you, John Paul. So can you place that on Sam's finger and repeat after me? All that I have, I give to you.
All that I have, I give to you.
All that I am, I share with you.
All that I am, I share with you.
Sam, I give you this ring.
Sam, I give you this ring.
In the presence of our families and friends.
In the presence of our families and friends.
As a symbol of our marriage.
As a symbol of our marriage.
And as a celebration of our love for one another.
And as a celebration of our love for one another.
Now let's see if that will ease on. It's going.
It's going.
It's going.
It's not coming back off. It will go. Not put weight on.
I think that's a permanent fixture.
Yep.
So now, Sam and Abbey, may you always wear your wedding rings as a reminder of your wedding vows to each other and of your commitment to live in unity, in love and in happiness together. Sam and Abbey, you have both made the declarations required by law, and you've made your own solemn promises to each other before your families and before your friends. You've symbolised your marriage by the joining of hands and the taking of vows, and sealed these promises with tokens of your love by the giving and exchanging of rings. So now it's my pleasure and my privilege to be the first to offer you my sincere congratulations and all the very best wishes for your future life together. So ladies and gentlemen, please join with myself and Janet in wishing Sam and Abbey all the good luck in the world, as I now pronounce you husband and wife, and you may kiss your beautiful bride.
In the morning when I wake and the sun is coming through, oh, you fill my lungs with sweetness and you fill my head with you. Shall I write it in a letter? Shall I try to get it down? Oh, you fill my head with pieces of a song I can't get out. Can I be close to you? Ooh, ooh. Can I be close to you? Ooh, ooh. Can I take you to a moment where the fields are painted gold and the trees are filled with memories of the feelings never told? When the evening pulls the sun down and the day is almost just sleeping, but my world is here. Can I be close to you? Can I be close to you? Can I be close to you? Can I be close to you?
Ladies and gentlemen, I just have one more very pleasant duty to perform for the new Mr. and Mrs. Bateman. Get used to it. And that's to present you with your marriage certificate. It's not yours. It's not yours. Now listen carefully. There's all sorts of things we don't tell gentlemen before they get married. And this is where it begins. So listen carefully. By British tradition, the marriage certificate is the property of the bride, along with everything else. Now, we have no pockets in that beautiful dress. Who do you want to look after? Now look after that, it's cost money. Ladies and gentlemen, would you all please stand in a huge round of applause.
You opened out of this place. One you believe in, second one might be profound. I follow you down through the eye of the storm. Don't worry, I'll keep you warm. I follow you down while we're passing through space. I don't care if we fall from grace. I follow you down. You can have the money and the world, the angels and the pearls, even trademark the color blue. Just like the tower we never built, in the shadow of all the guilt, when the other hand was pointed at you. Yeah, the first step is the one you believe in, and the second one might be profound. Follow you down through the eye of the storm. Don't worry, I'll keep you warm. I follow If I could find assurance to leave you behind, I know my better half would fade. I'll follow you down. falling, still falling for you. I just wanna stay here by your side. I'm falling, still falling for you. Time has come, every song has been sung. When the fire's burning low, I still want you to know. And I don't wanna leave your arms tonight. I'm falling, still falling for you. I just wanna stay by your side. I'm falling, still falling for you.
So, I suppose in life there are very, very few times when you get the opportunity to say how you really feel. And I guess this is one of those times. One of those times where you want to talk about your children and your daughters and your family. You know, you don't get many opportunities to express your feelings. So now is one of them, and I'm certainly not going to miss up on this wonderful opportunity. So I mean, I'm sure you'll all agree with me when I say that Abbey looks absolutely beautiful today. They all took me by surprise when they walked me into this room where Abbey was, and are you ready? Yes, I'm ready. Of course, you walk into this room, it's just an absolute vision of beauty. So yeah, very, very emotional indeed. Very, very emotional. And Catherine and I, are so very, very proud of what Abbey has achieved, and also not also what she's achieved, but also the person that she has grown to be. Abbey has always shown great commitment to all that she has done, all through her childhood days, through all the activities that she's done. There's dancing, trampoline, swimming, the hours and hours and hours we've had at the swim last night again, while she did the training. They're absolutely fantastic. True commitment. And with the commitment comes with the desire to excel. And this has continued with Abbey through into adult life. One day in particular has made Catherine and myself very, very proud, very, very recent. And when I talk about all the stress that Abbey's been going through with the partner, the wedding as well. Abbey has been at Charles Clifford's Dentistry School, and on Thursday the 18th of July she graduated with distinction from Charles Clifford's Dentistry School at Sheffield University. So I think immensely proud. So academically, sometimes that's not everything that goes with something. Abbey is a very, very kind and caring person, and has shown this throughout the work that she has done over the years, the charities that she's been involved with, and in particular one called Dent Aid that she's been involved with now for the last 4 or 5 years. Yeah. Abbey's been to Cambodia twice to help children in need over there, of which we're very, very proud of. And I say children and adults as well, isn't it, actually, as well? Yeah. Once by herself with the charity, and secondly with Catherine. And I think they're looking to go again, maybe within the next couple of years again, all of which has been self-funded. So I think our house has been turned into a candle factory and a cake factory, hasn't it, to raise all the funds for them to go. So a tremendous amount of hard work to raise the funds. Raise the funds is something that we are tremendously proud of. So it seemed like only yesterday when Abbey introduced us to Sam. Well, they say that first impressions last. And this was the part I wasn't quite sure where to go to or not. Shall I? Or really? Well, we've all eaten, that's the only problem. But I don't know. I shan't go into it too in depth. But you know, when a stranger comes to your home and blocks your drains 2 or 3 times, it's very, very quickly, you know, that you soon get to know them, don't you?
Very comfortable.
Well, you know, but look, I'm not going to go into any, you know, no, I'm going to skip over that. But needless to say, Sam, forever the plumber, I think, did a very, very good job there. I'm not going to tell you what he was armed with when he sorted it all out, but he did a very, very good job. Other than to say that, I mean, sounded like a 5-year-old in a fish pond. Great job, Sam. Great job, Sam. Sam moved in with us when Abbey and Sam got a little bit closer together, and Sam was at Nottingham University going through his own degree with teaching, and moved with us just for a short period of time. And of course, it's not until you live with somebody that you get to know them really, really well. So what I have to say is that I found Sam to be very kind, very caring, very respectful, a great work ethic. And at this point I'm supposed to welcome Sam to the family, and I do, but Sam should already know this, because he's always been welcome in our family.
Thank you.
And you are. Watching Abbey and Sam grow together, it seemed that this day was inevitable. And apart from being very much in love with each other, they're great friends. They share the same interests, work ethics, and of course their love of animals. Most weekends we are blessed with the pitter-patter sound of our grandpugs. One day. Grandpugs, Rita and Hugo, who lovingly water my flowers and stay in our garden as if things can't get any worse with these idiots. And generally just dribble everywhere, but we still love them today. So can I pass on any words of wisdom? We've been together for 8 years now. The honest answer is no, because I think they're doing an absolutely fantastic job. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please stand and raise your glasses?
We stand.
The bride and groom. The bride and groom.
Cheers.
Thank you.
It makes me the happiest man alive to be able to stand here and say, ladies and gentlemen, friends and family, on behalf of my wife, that was the first time I've ever said it, on behalf of my wife and I, welcome to our wedding, and thank you sincerely for being with us here today. We've got people here from all over the place, ranging from Chesterfield to Carlisle to Benares in Spain and even New York. So it really does mean an incredible amount to me and Abbey that you can make it here today. So thank you so much to all of you. I'd also like to thank Abbey's mum and dad, Catherine and Steve, for accepting me into their family, despite getting to know me in my daily, shall we say, movements all too well over the years. You have been incredibly supportive. I cannot say enough how supportive you've been over the 8 years I've known you, and I can't thank you enough for the help you've given in making today possible. Thank you also for raising a beautiful, on a good day intelligent, and on most days stubborn daughter. And of course for letting me have her hand in marriage. Catherine, I'll never forget the day when I spoke to you on the phone, when I asked you what your thoughts were, me asking Abbey to marry me. And you said, with the imagined tears streaming out your eyes, trembling, nervous little voice, "Why?" But seriously, it's true as well. But seriously, words cannot express the gratitude that I have and we have for all the support over the years, so thank you so much. And now on to my parents. So my mum, Lisa, my stepmom, and my dad. I can't let today go by without taking the opportunity to thank them for letting Abbey into our family with open arms. I know this is hard to believe, but I haven't always been this intelligent, dashing, inspirational and modest man that stands before you all today. These three people, each in their own way, have shaped me into the person that I am today. So, Abbey, if there are any parts of my personality you maybe don't like or find quite irritating or make you want to smother me in my sleep, you know who you have to blame. Well, so now I should probably say a few words to the lady to my left, Abigail Elizabeth Pateman, my wife. It's a right mouthful, isn't it? Abigail Elizabeth Pateman. If there's anything I've learned in our 8 years together, it's that whenever I'm wrong, admit it, and whenever I'm right, just say I'm wrong and apologise. Never in a million years did I think that the person who I met at Tupton Hall School in 2008 would be the person I would marry here today. I think it's fair to say that in our time together we've done and accomplished quite a lot. I've got a degree, qualified as a teacher. We've been on several amazing holidays, as evidenced with the pictures around the room. We bought our first house. Abbey's finished her university course, qualified as a dental hygiene therapist. And most importantly, we've had our 2 children together, Rita and Hugo. It genuinely amazes me how quickly these 8 years have gone by since being with Abbey, but I do also know there are only 8 years of the many that there are to come. There was never any doubt in my mind you're going to look beautiful today, but when she walked down the aisle earlier on, I mean, you saw what I was like. It was just an unbelievable moment for me, and I'm never ever going to forget that. One thing I also need to say is how tirelessly Abbey has worked on the planning and organisation of today for what feels like the past 10 years. Every detail has been carefully constructed by Abbey, and I honestly don't know how she's done it. It took me about half an hour of looking for the right shade of tie for the groomsmen to get stressed, so I don't know how she's managed to juggle planning all of this alongside the coursework and the exams of a dental hygiene course as well. I really am so impressed. I mean, don't get me wrong, there have been those nights and those days where she's turned into what I've called Bridezilla, and I've just thrown the pugs at her to kind of hope for the best. But for the most part, she has been amazingly chilled. I am so proud to say that alongside of all this, she managed to get, as Steve pointed out before, a distinction in a university course. It is honestly unbelievable. I'm so proud of it. I'm so proud of you. When I was really young and soppy, I used to write Abbey a load of poems. But as time's gone on, I found less and less time to be able to write one. But I have written one for today. I knew I'd get that reaction as well. It is a bit soppy, but I mean every single word. The poem's title is You. Abbey. You are the mirror of what I used to dream. Now always together, a partnership, a team. You are my foundation, my pillar, my rock, my goals and my energy, my spark and my shock. You are the future that I dared to envision, impossibility and reality, an unseeable collision. You are my voice and my reason, my confidence and pride, the person who evolved who I am, my love and my bride. You are my present and future and all of my life, and forever will I be proud to call you my wife.
What I want to do with my speech is take you all on a journey of discovery, and it's a twofold journey. Firstly, how Sam discovered that he wanted to marry the lovely Abbey, and secondly, how I discovered, despite appearances, he's not actually. Now, like most good stories, this doesn't start with a nice sober evening next to a pub. This is a drunken New Year's Eve after a nice work for Mind Fuhrer. Yeah, but that's 41. We'd done something wrong, but we weren't quite sure what, so we decided to head out and drown our sorrows with Abbey and her family were there and a few of the people that we worked with. So just after a few sociable drinks, about 7 or 8 pints and a few tequila slammers with some maggots in it, we decided that it was time to go. Let's not spoil a good day. and decided it was time to head home. I say that the doorman could have kicked us out, but let's not get rewind. Let's not let the truth get in the way of the story. So it's about a 20-minute walk back from my house, to my house, and Sam often stayed there whenever we go on a night out. So for about 30 minutes we were halfway down, and he turned to me. He had a big cheesy grin on his face, and he said, "JP, I've got something about really want to say." And I knew straight away what it was. I said, "Sam, it doesn't take a detective. Not just tonight. The past few months I've seen the signs. The tight t-shirts. The fact you like getting sweaty in the gym next to other men. The fact you love bath bombs. Your irrational phobia of fake nails and eyelashes. And the fact that you keep showing me pub videos." I said, "Sam, I will support you. It'll be devastating for Abbey. But if it's what you want, I'm there for you." Turns out that's not what he wanted to say. And he said that he wanted to marry Abbey. I was absolutely over the moon. And that morning, he woke me up, and we went into town. And we were like, right, let's go look for a ring. And in classic Sam fashion, completely forgot that it's New Year's Day and everything's shut. So we came back, tail between the legs, and nothing for the day. But Sam obviously went off, found a ring, and Abbey is still on the whatever medication it is that stops her seeing Sam's inadequacies. said I do today, and it's led to a fantastic day we've had. Sam, it's an absolute honour and a pleasure and privilege to be asked to be your best man. Your professional successes and your personal successes are absolutely fantastic, and you marrying the great Abbey is right at the very top of it. She's essentially made you the man that you are today. You've got a lot to answer for. Well, no, with that, I told you and promised I'd keep it short. If you'd like to stand and toast to Mr. and Mrs. Payman.
Days run, nights fall away. Streetlights guide me, they show me the way. Oh, 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 take my hand, I'll lead you home. Escape our fate, and walk alone. Turn down the lights tonight, moon's our guide. We dance, we sing, we live, we love tonight. Let's run from the dawn before it knows we're gone. We dance, we sing, we live, we love tonight. Of black and white, let's come in these lines. Oh, 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 a heart run wild, knows no end. A love untied will rise again.
Tilted Towers Bush Boys! We're coming for you, Sam.
We dance, we sing, we live, we love.
You're not gonna get through this. If you're seeing this,
From the dawn before it knows we're gone. We dance, we sing, we live, we love tonight.
I wish I saw you're the ocean side in the middle of July. You're all the reason why I've been waiting for so long. I've been waiting for you. On my mind, I'm singing to the open sky. Oh my dear, I'm hoping you can hear. And oh my love, you're the only one I'm thinking of. I will love you for a million years. Woo-hoo. A million years. Woo-hoo. A million years. You're my central park when everything goes dark. You're my favorite part of every single day, in every single way. So why don't you stay? I've been waiting for so long. I've been waiting for you. My mind, I'm singing to the open sky. Oh my dear, I'm hoping you can hear. And oh my love, you're the only one I'm thinking of. I will love you for a million years. Woo-hoo. A million years. Woo-hoo. A million colors couldn't keep me from you, baby. There's no one above you. Oh, and I don't wanna ever leave you. Don't you know that all I need is you? And oh my, I'm singing to the open sky. Oh my dear, I'm hoping you can hear. And oh my love, you're the only one I'm thinking of. I will love you for. I will love you for. I will love you for a million years. A million years. A million years.
There's still no filming razor sharp. Welcome railroad through the heart. Under your skin feels like home. Electric shocks on angry phone. So give me a chance to hold on. Give me a chance to hold on. Give me a chance to hold on. Give me something to hold on to. Don't fear now that you are all that I am. Don't have no fears, you are all that I am. Don't fear now that you are all that I am. Don't have no fears, you are all that I am. There is a darkness deep in you. Finding magic I cling to. So give me a chance to hold on. Give me a chance to hold on. Give me a chance to hold on. Give me something to hold on to. Don't fear now that you are all that I am. Don't have no fear that you are all that I am. Don't fear now that you
Thank you very much, guys. Thank you. You're an awesome crowd already. This is brilliant.
She asked me if I'd like to magnetize. Do I have to go stop drinking? Cause it's you I should be checking. So she needs to beat me with her cosmic eyes. Oh man, she's just a cosmic girl. Oh yeah, from another galaxy. My heart's a zero gravity. She's from a cosmic world. Transfer on a frequency.